You pray for a moment just like this. There's fire in eyes that can't resist. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. I can taste it forever on your lips. This lifetime, baby, it's on that kiss. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this.
Welcome back to TesLUCKY, the YouTube channel where you get to go to a Jonas Brothers concert with us in a Tesla Model X.
Woohoo.
Let me tell you something. There is no better vehicle to go on a weekend road trip with your daughter. No better vehicle to do this in than a Tesla Model X. We're going to take you along for some fun with us and the Jonas Brothers this weekend in this video. And we're going to show you some of the reasons why Tesla is such an amazing Jonas Brothers concert road trip weekend car.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Carly?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One of the most amazing things about driving a Tesla is all the data that you get along the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to reset the trip odometers here in the MCU. And I'm going to rename this. This is not weekend in Fort Lauderdale. Jobros concert road trip. So we resave that. And then it comes up there on the screen as
But what about all the
Jobros
data?
concert road trip. Well, you got to hit reset, Carly. Okay, and then hit reset today. Okay, they're all now reset as we are ready to head to Tampa. There's a fly in the car.
Ooh.
Oh, let's get it out.
Out. Out.
Okay.
Woo.
Did you get it?
I think so.
Okay. But we're not taking a fly with us to the Jonas Brothers concert. No, no, no. Okay. So then the only other thing that we need to do before we leave is I put our hotel into favorites in the navigation system. So I have not done any research on...
2 stops?
Well, let's see what it says. I've not done any research. We booked a room at the Hilton Garden Inn. And there is a destination charger there. So that's the only research I did for the trip. And then I just hit begin trip and it shows us the total trip, 393 miles, 7 hours and 5 minutes. And the only other thing, Carly, we need is some Jonas Brothers music to listen to in the car. So I actually created a playlist. I'm going to put it up now, all Jonas Brothers all the time, and it's like an 8-hour playlist of every song that we have by the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, wow.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So the first song that came up, Carly, is Year 3000. First song that came up on the all Jonas Brothers all the time playlist. Driving in Autopilot right now, leaving Monroe County soon. Look, Carly, there's a Model Y in front of us.
Sure. It's a Y.
That's a Y.
Cool.
Pretty view here, top of this bridge. Love this spot. How you doing, Carly?
Good.
How's that seat reclining working out for you?
Nice.
Comfy?
Yeah.
All right, so we have made our first deviation in the route to our hotel in the Tampa area. And we have decided that we are going to have lunch at Moe's Southwestern Grill. So we searched for that in the MCU2 and found one really close to the highway in Miami. Hey, Carly. Welcome to Moe's. We are here at Moe's, our first stop. It's like 2:12. I'm really hungry. You hungry, Carly?
Yeah.
Okay. How is it, Carly?
Delicious.
Oh, good. Okay, here we are at our first charging stop. We did stop in Pembroke Pines for a couple of strategic reasons. I do like the fact that there is a Supercharger now in the middle of Alligator Alley, and we've been to it, but there isn't a Starbucks near that Supercharger. So here in Pembroke Pines, there's a Starbucks, so we can charge here and then get our Starbucks after. And there's lots of superchargers here, so there's more people who can potentially see the writing on the windows of Lucky, Carly. I've got another game idea that I thought you could try.
Okay.
I want to challenge you, Carly, to see how many different ways in the MCU in Lucky you can figure out to play Jonas Brothers music. Okay, Carly, so I have counted in my head 6 ways. So I want to see if you can come up with all 6,
Gotcha.
or maybe you come up with more.
All right, so let's start off with the obvious.
The obvious one is the Bluetooth with the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have car karaoke.
Okay, well, does it work? I want you to show each of the methods.
Car karaoke.
So, is there Jonas Brothers in car karaoke?
Soccer.
Soccer! Okay, let's play it. Let's try. No, I want to see it.
Okay.
What does it do? I'm a sucker for you. Do, 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 do. I want to do car karaoke.
Okay, so it's not really loading right now, so we're just
Why isn't it loading?
Don't ask me. Well, we're just going to continue.
Okay, so that's 2. And you know what, Carly, car karaoke was one I didn't actually think you would think of. Okay.
Next we have is streaming.
All right, so show
look, it's right
Jonas
there.
Brothers Radio. What happens when you click on Jonas Brothers Radio? Oh, you get a different song, but that...
It's like electricity, I might die.
Okay.
Next we have Spotify.
Do you have a Spotify account?
Yeah, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, so Spotify, we'll just give you credit for that one.
Okay, we have the obvious YouTube.
Okay, so what do you want to play in YouTube? X?
I'm gonna play nothing because we already know how, and that's boring.
Okay.
Yes, next is Hulu. And you're
Hulu.
probably thinking, huh? How do you play just this on Hulu? Well, gotta wait for this to load.
Olympic Dreams featuring Jonas Brothers. Oh, we should watch it. Oh, I want to watch that again. How
Next-
many was that?
We're up to 7.
Wait a second, 7?
6.
Okay.
And now Disney Plus is where we'll go for
Camp
Camp
Rock.
Rock.
Oh, you're so smart, Carly.
We're gonna try Netflix.
You think there's Jonas Brothers in Netflix?
Maybe like a movie Nick has been in. I don't know. Jonas.
Unbelievable. No Jonas Brothers in
Well,
Netflix.
now we know.
So you got how many? 7. Because Netflix
No.
doesn't count, right?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7. You thought of how many?
I thought of 6.
Which
and you
ones do
came
you
up
think
with
is-
7. I'm telling you, there's no better road for Autopilot than Alligator Alley. It is just so wonderful to drive this boring stretch of highway in Autopilot. I love it. We are a little bit more than halfway, 232 miles down and 173 miles to go. Quick shout out to our good friend Rob, who is a big fan of TesLUCKY, one of the original subscribers, OG. And he has been in several of our videos, including our Alligator Alley challenge. So if you're interested in seeing more Autopilot driving and Autopilot discussion, and we're talking old school Autopilot, auto steer for this 2016 P90D Model X. We're not talking about full self-driving. Beautiful evening here in Fort Myers. There's the sunset over the Superchargers for you. Car alarm going off in the background. That is a pretty picture right there. Carly's still asleep in Lucky. It's our second charging stop. We're not going to count the fact that we stopped We're not going to count the fact that we stopped for like 7 minutes in Ocho P on Alligator Alley because I had to pee. I'm not kidding when I tell people I have to pee more than I have to charge the car on these road trips. Here's a look at our lettering here. On our way, Jonas Brothers concert. We have the car in dog mode for her. Can you see the message there? My driver will be back soon. So here is where Lucky spent the night at the Hilton Garden Inn in Riverview near Tampa. So she got a good charge last night. Here's the destination charger, which is free, not as fast as the Superchargers, but overnight within a couple of hours, we got her up to 90%, which was the goal. There she is, 90%. And we're not going to be doing a lot of driving today. The concert venue is only about 10 miles away. We will not need to do any other charging here, except when we come back to spend the night. We will plug her in again. I went ahead and moved Lucky over here to free up the destination chargers. You know, there's 2 of them. So I don't know if there'll be any other Teslas coming, but I would hate for like a couple Teslas to arrive and not be able to use them. Plus now Lucky gets to park over here and talk to these cool mobile COVID-19 vaccination site vans.
I think this hotel is a thumbs up. They got waffles. They got a free supercharging. They have a pool.
Pretty nice pool.
Yeah.
Pretty nice day here in Tampa. Jonas Brothers today. You getting excited, Carly?
Mm-hmm.
I brought some music to play at the pool. Good thing there's
great.
nobody here for you to be embarrassed by me playing music at the pool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't embarrass you in any way, would I?
No, you would.
Okay. Okay, so it's the day after the Jonas Brothers concert, and we will definitely remember this.
Ha ha ha, you're so funny, Mom.
It's just such a great name for a song and such a great name for a tour, and it was such a great show. And we had so much fun. Now we're going to tell you a little bit more about the concert and show you a little bit more. At the end of this, we're gonna have some like highlights from the concert, and we're gonna do it in a way that we think we can avoid a copyright strike or a copyright claim.
Yeah.
But at first, we're gonna each share our 5 favorite things from the concert, and we're gonna see what we have in common. Now, this will come as no surprise. I have notes.
I don't.
Carly doesn't. She's just gonna do it off the top of her head. Okay, so Carly, your number 5 thing from the Jonas Brothers concert
Was Kelsey and her opening act.
was Kelsey and her opening act. Okay, so first of all, we already have like one thing in common.
Was that your 5th?
Because my 5th was the opening song, Kelsey Ballerini, Miss Me More.
Same.
Thought I'd miss you, but I miss me more. I miss my own beat to my own stair drum. I miss me more. Miss my own sheets in the bed I made up. I forgot I had dreams, I forgot I had wings. Forgot who was before I ever kissed you. Yeah, I thought I missed you, but I miss me more.
Same.
Like, for an opening act, she was incredible. She was actually, there was 2 opening acts.
the first one
The first guy,
wasn't that good.
like, he had his name on the screen the entire time, which is a good thing for, like, an unknown artist. But now the day after, like, I can't even remember what his name was. And then Kelsey Ballerini comes on stage, and she really announced her presence with authority and the graphics behind the screen, and she came out like, girl boss, country girl boss, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 5 for both of us was Kelsey Ballerini. All right, what's your number 4?
What was your number 4?
My number 4 was when they played What a Man's Gotta Do.
I'm not trying to be your part-time lover. Sign me up for that full-time. I'm yours. I'm yours. So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta say? What a man gotta pray to be your last good night and your first good day? So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta say? What a man gotta pray to be your last good night and your first good day? So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do?
So that was my number 4. What's your number 4?
When I played Year 3000.
Okay.
Because it has like such an impactful meaning. Me and my friend in Vegas, we used to make random dances to Jonas Brothers songs, and Year 3000 was one of the ones we did.
Big shout out to Alexis.
Yeah, I
you
miss
sent her
you.
a video from the concert.
It's been the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. And your great, great, great granddaughter is doing fine. Doing fine.
I have very special memories of watching you and Alexis dance in our living room in Las Vegas and perform your own version of Year 3000. Very special memories. Okay.
It's been the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. And your great, great, great granddaughter is doing fine. Doing fine.
Number 3, are you ready? What's your number 3?
When they played Remember This.
You pray for a moment just like this. There's fire in eyes that can't resist. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. I can taste it forever on your lips. This lifetime, baby, it's on that kiss. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this.
My number 3 moment from the concert was the baby reveal.
Oh,
Because
I didn't think of that, the baby.
This fan had like a sign and then like an envelope, and it said, "Will you help with my baby reveal?" And then Joe,
Will you help? It was like, will you help find out if it's a brother or a sister?
right, a brother or a sister. And so Jonas like took the envelope from the woman, and he opened up the envelope, and it said, "It's a girl."
And then they like signed it.
They all signed it and gave it back to her. But seeing that, Kevin has 2 daughters and Joe has a daughter, and the baby reveal was it's a girl, and probably 90% of the people in the audience last night were girls. Remember the 2 people that had the sign that said, "We ditched our husbands for this"?
Yeah.
My number 2 moment from the concert was after the concert in the parking lot in Lucky with the windows rolled down, and we were playing X very loud in the awesome 17 speaker sound system in Lucky, and it's our favorite Jonas Brothers song. It was not on the set list. They did not play it. I don't think they've been playing it anywhere on this tour. And so for Carly and I to have our own little special moment in the car in Lucky the Model X, singing the Jonas Brothers song X, that's my number 2 moment from the concert.
Mine was when Kevin saw my sign.
That's your number 2 moment? Oh, okay. So, Carly, your number 2 moment is my number 1 moment.
Oh,
Carly had a sign
that said Kevin deserves rights, which for the people who are taking it as literally literal on Facebook, it means Kevin deserves credit.
Well, Carly, I also want to say, like, before the show, in one of the Facebook groups devoted to the Jonas Brothers called Happiness Begins with Jonas. Carly posted a picture of her sign that said Kevin deserves rights.
It might be hard to see.
I can put it up on the screen, Carly.
Okay.
And a couple people commented that they were confused, like what rights is like Carly talking about. And I was like, okay, people, this is not like a literal Free Britney movement. Like nobody is like impeding on Kevin Jonas's like civil rights. We just think that he needs to sing more in the concert and talk more.
And it was crazy because he was looking our direction. I was holding up loud. He does a smile, and then he does a chuck, and then I start fangirling. And
he does a chuck. I don't know what that means. He chuckled.
Chuckled,
so
that's what I meant.
Kevin definitely saw her sign, and he looked right at it, paused for a couple moments, and then chuckled. It was my number one moment from the whole concert. Go ahead and tell me what your number one is.
being with the concert and making these memories with you.
Aw, Carly, that's so sweet. Give me a kiss.
I'm also offended that that wasn't your number one.
Give me a kiss.
Like that.
All right, so
something
something that did cross my mind. It was one of my special memories is when everybody had their phones on.
Oh yeah,
and then you reached over to grab me so that we could like sway back and forth. And you initiated the mother-daughter sway, and that was a great
What song was that? Wasn't that like Love Bug?
I think that was To Love Bug. We were in the first row of the second section, right on the aisle. The seats were great. By the time we get home, we will have gone more than 800 miles. It was totally worth it. Everything about driving 800 miles for the Jonas Brothers with Carly was worth it.
Yeah.
Especially since we enjoy the Tesla road trip experience so much. Like, the car is so comfortable, it's so easy to drive, no gas, free supercharging, free charging at the destination charger. High five, Carly. It was just
you like the
awesome
experience. I don't like being in a car for 12 hours.
Well, you took a pretty good nap today. You slept through like 2 supercharging stops.
Well, I'm gonna confess something. I was awake at one of them, but I didn't.
You were pretending to sleep?
Yeah, because I didn't want to film at the time.
Don't want this night to end. It's closing time, so leaving me again. Yeah, you got all my life to spend. Let's find a place where happiness begins. Oh babe, you can't fool me. Your body's got other plans, so stop pretending you're shy and come on and dance, dance, dance. Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, why those feet cold? We is getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Yeah, keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. We're gonna wanna remember this, baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. I can taste it forever on your lips. This is a lifetime living inside that kiss. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this. Baby, we're gonna wanna remember this.
I want to thank Tesla for making this amazing car. I want to thank the Jonas Brothers for going back on tour and being so awesome. Both Tesla and Jonas Brothers have really changed our life. Literally changed our life for the better.
Oh.
And I'd like to thank you for being the best daughter ever, and I'd like you to thank you for watching TesLUCKY. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.